Good afternoon and welcome to Solent Sports News. I'm Nathan Rawlings and these are your sporting headlines at 3:30. We start now with our main story today, and Everton's appeal hearing following their 10-point deduction will be heard over the next 3 days. The Toffees were deducted 10 points for breaching profitability and sustainability rules back in November, a sanction that has caused uproar amongst many in the league. Despite this appeal, Everton, alongside Nottingham Forest, are in danger of another points deduction for the same offence, but as it's an ongoing investigation, more information will be available soon. Staying with football, a Manchester United forward, Marcus Rashford, has returned to training following an internal disciplinary matter. The 26-year-old reported ill to manager Erik ten Hag the day before their 4-2 win over League Two side Newport County in the FA Cup. However, he was spotted at a nightclub in Belfast on the Wednesday and Thursday, reportedly downing tequila and going on a 12-hour bender. In surprising EFL news now, and Plymouth Argyle have rejected an approach by Italian giants Lazio for their star man Morgan Whittaker. The forward has racked up 21 goal involvements in 28 appearances for the Devonshire club, attracting the likes of Fulham and Brentford. However, the club confirmed they swiftly rejected the bid from Lazio and insist he is not for sale. And staying with transfer news, and Southampton could have a new man in the next few hours. Jamie Loshinsky is live at the Staple training ground with the latest.
I'm outside of Southampton training ground Staplewood. As Southampton fans, you're awaiting the arrival of David Brooks, signing on loan from Bournemouth until the end of the season. The window closes in just 48 hours and so far Saints have only added 2 players to their roster, both on loan from the Cherries of the Premier Division. 344 minutes Brooks has played for Bournemouth this season. And he's, of course, how could I forget, he's here having his medical right now. 344 minutes that was, sorry. He has played in the Premiership so far this season. 1 goal, 1 assist, and complaining about a lack of game time, so a trip down to the South Coast, or further along the South Coast, will be a lot better. And of course, can't forget, if you're a Bournemouth fan or if you're a keen-eyed Saints fan, the 5-0 victory that the Cherries did on Thursday last week in the FA Cup against Swansea. He was a big part of that, scoring and I also believe getting an assist in that game, so big potential coming down to the South Coast. So we were hoping David Brooks would show up behind us, but it doesn't look like he will be. So back to you. Thank you very much.
Moving to the Indoor World Championships now, and the former champion Dwayne Chambers is set to race in the 60 metres, aged 45. Chambers was banned for doping in 2004 and also attempted to break into American football twice before an unsuccessful spell at rugby league club Castleford Tigers. He qualified for February's event by running 6.81 seconds in Lee Valley earlier this year. The Darts Premier League is just 2 days away, with Luke Littler kicking things off against world number 1 Luke Humphries. Since the World Championships, the popularity of the sport has really taken off. Here's Millie Payne to tell us more.
Darts isn't just a sport that's played at the Alexandra Palace once a year. You'll actually find it all over the UK at your local pubs and social clubs. This week we visited Bitton Park Social Club in Southampton. This is where the local Junior Darts Academy takes place and the Southampton Darts Series is hosted.
This is the Southampton Darts Series. This is one of 3 seasons we play every year. It's a series of 10 weekly knockouts where 40 to 50 players come along on an individual basis and play knockout darts. They play 3 competitions a night. They get points for their progression, which accumulate over the course of the season. And on the finals night, which is week 11, they play off for the big money.
The 2024 World Darts Championship has attracted a whole new demographic, including more women and children as well. Meaning the Junior Darts Academy here on the South Coast has certainly seen an increase in participants. The Academy Director Lawrence Dowding thinks it's all because of one man.
I mean, straight after Christmas, my phone went into meltdown from parents emailing me and messaging me about their children. So we called it the Luke Littler effect, which was obvious, you know. So, and we've had a big surge. We've probably got about 10 or 12 new students since Christmas, and they range from 7 to 17.
A product of Lawrence's Academy who competes in the local competition here is Blake Walker. He's played alongside and is good friends with the teenage sensation himself. The Southampton youngster is inspired and impressed by the impact Littler has had on the sport.
You get so many more people playing darts, like the thing that like his first Worlds and he's got to the final is mental. Pre-Christmas, down here at the Southampton Darts Academy, we had about 10 people max, and now there's 30 people per week, which is crazy, really.
So it is undeniable, really, the impact that this year's World Darts Championship has had locally, which is evident on this Monday night here in Hampshire. And it's clear to see that Luke Littler has inspired people from all backgrounds to get involved. Millie Payne, Solent Sports News.
As well as its popularity, darts is also accessible to all. Jamie Somerville went to the Pear Tree Inn to find out more.
The Pear Tree Inn. It isn't quite alley-pally, but for keen local darts players, it is a place to test their skills competitively. And with rising viewing figures, people's interest in the sport are spiking, with more and more starting to play. But for Steve Hooper, darts has always been a part of his life, even when he thought it may not have been possible.
Close to 5 months ago, I'm right-hand dominant on a motorcycle accident. So 6 weeks after the accident, I then had a kidney taken out because I had a large cancer growth on my kidney.
Steve would usually be playing on a day like this, but today he was put on the role of checking.
We enjoy getting involved, having a laugh, and we see it as nothing's going to stop us from doing what we love. You've seen tonight, we all come out, we throw darts, regardless win or lose, we have a good time, we have a good laugh.
Mainstream sports has seen a huge increase in female competitors within the sports. We asked the landlord of the Christie's Arms, the winners on that night, whether he sees an increase within darts at his pub.
Yeah, there's a big women's league in the area, 10 teams. There's just as many women that play as men. We have a mixed team at our pub as well. We have 6 women and 3 men. Can't get as many men, so there are quite a few women and quite a few young women as well. We're finding that because everything else costs money, pool, fruit machines, other things, darts is free, isn't it? So getting a lot of darts players. Well, on a Monday night, I would say we'd have 5 people in the pub. If we didn't have darts, with darts we have 20 blokes. It's a massive difference, massive difference. There's real friendship with all the teams and all the players. You get the odd one obviously, but generally it's a real, everyone stands together, speaks together, it's sociable.
Jamie Somerville, the Pear Tree Inn, Solent Sports News. Bye for now.
The season for the Solent Redhawks is coming to an end, with players leaving while others are just getting started. Tom Scrouston has the story.
Yeah, it's end of an era with a lot of us. I've became friends, probably best friends for life with a lot of people that play here, and even people on the team now. So yeah, it's nice, but it's also very sad at the same time.
That was Billy Swallow speaking after his final game for the Solent Redhawks after his 2-year stay with the team. Another graduate leaving is Janon Gerong. After receiving MVP in his last ever game, he spoke about his experience at the Redhawks.
Last game today, happy to get MVP. Nice way to finish off, I guess. Honestly, great experience. I've got no regrets. Coaches are great, players are great, the socials are great. Everyone's humble, everyone's lovely, and everyone's supportive of each other. So I've got nothing bad to say. Honestly, amazing experience. So.
With the older players leaving, it paves the way for rookies like Harry Hammond and George Munn. This is how they found their rookie season for the Redhawks.
I think it's good and bad. Bad because obviously they're all really good players. They're all very experienced and they all helped. I definitely learned a lot from them, the ones that are leaving. But good because now we just got to ask more of ourselves. We just got to still just unite together and just carry on, just keep going.
It's my favourite thing that I've done since joining uni is joining this social. Met so many more people with great vibes, and just becoming a team with them is it's become so good, and something I didn't think I'd do at uni, but yeah, it's great. Obviously the coach has told me I've come along far, and from natural talent is good, I just don't understand the rules really, so it's just learning that and starting to understand American football more is really it. Yeah, 100%. They're all great. They're all great guys, and they're also great players. They've had such an impact on the team, as you see, from the game today, where all of them are great. It's going to be a massive miss. Just need to recruit well, and hopefully we can replace them. But it's going to be difficult.
And for those looking to get into table tennis, we found just the place for you. Chance Cormick takes a look.
Have you ever wanted to play table tennis but didn't know how to play properly? We visited the biggest table tennis club in Hampshire, Waterside Table Tennis Club, which is located in Tottenham. We spoke to 18 player Jared Hon.
That's a good question. I think it's definitely growing as a sport. Hopefully it continues to grow. More and more people through channels like this being aware about this kind of thing. So yeah, definitely. So Waterside Table Tennis Club is the biggest club in Hampshire, and they provide excellent facilities such as over 16 tables. So it's really good. Even if you want to just like free play or try to get good, then yeah, they provide everything to you. It's really good here.
They have various coaches to teach all different levels in the sport. Waterside Table Tennis Club, which is located at the Testwood School, hosts various table tennis sessions, including matches and tournaments. They have another thing for whichever level player you are, such as beginner sessions, and even have a team for some of the better players. We spoke to Waterside Table Tennis chairman and organiser, Colin French.
Well, I do think it's underrated, yeah. We have a sport that all ages, all abilities can play. And as a club, we like to think that, you know, we can cater for all, really. Our youngest players are sort of 7 or 8, oldest players in their 80s. I'm not there yet, but there we go.
That's all for now. For more news, check out our website and social media, and we'll see you next time.